Been a minute, huh? All right, so we clean up a little bit today. I know you ain't really seen what projects we got going on. We got a Toyota out here that the high beams wouldn't work on. Ended up being a switch and then a couple loose wires. And then we still have this Dodge in here. Oh, sorry, hit that. Not sure if y'all know what's going on with it, but let me show you what we got going on right quick. Garage is a mess. I'll explain that in a minute. Put a motor in this truck. That's the old one. This is the one we put in. It's a used motor. Put it in, still won't run, so we're dealing with that right now. Usually I switch injectors and everything, but this motor was so, from up north, as you can see, I've been spraying bolts with some penetrating oil because we got to change the injectors. Got to looking, it wasn't getting fuel, injectors are cracked. Actually, the cam sensor was bad. So the cam sensor was bad in it. So we put the cam sensor out of the other motor in it. It was so bad stuck in this motor that I just put in. I actually had to pull the valve cover off and push it from the inside out because it broke the housing. Just to give you an idea what we're dealing with. We also on this motor, let me show you what we got. You see front covers off of it, and it's because we had to switch front covers. This bolt broke. I tried to get out by welding nuts on it 3 or 4 or 5 different times. It finally got broke all the way down here. When it done that, I said, you know what? I got both motors out because this motor was still out at the time. So I just disassembled it. I was taking the water pump off, putting his water pump on because this one, well, you can't see because it's on my chair, but anyway, the water pump's messed up. So I went ahead and just switched the whole front cover and was done with it. So I wasn't going to switch anything that I didn't have to, just for the fact I didn't want any bolts breaking off, this and that. But unfortunately, the injectors are bad. Now, how I come across that was, obviously it wouldn't start, not throwing any codes. So I loosened the intake and I sprayed start fluid in it and it fired up. Which tells me it's getting fire, but it's not getting spark, or it's not getting fuel. So I'm gonna see how bad it is to put plugs in it, see how everything looks, see if the plugs are gonna come out okay. I hope they do. I'm gonna take the coil packs out, hopefully. He has coil packs because of his other motor and they actually look new, so we're gonna do that. But anyway, enough about this project. We're letting them bolts soak. Make sure I'm using Seafoam, or not Seafoam, yeah, Seafoam Deep Creek is what I use. I really like that stuff. Anyway, on another note, this fan up here, that's what we use to extract fumes when it paint. But we run into an issue of, I was getting dirt in the paint, which I know my garage isn't clean, so I know you're always gonna get some dirt, but I seem to get more than normal than when I had fans at this door over here. So what I originally did, and I don't know where it's at, I took my fan, I think it's over here. Let me show you. Fan, and it was real tall, and I cut the pole off, made it short, and I'd put it in front of this door, and it would pull air. Done great. So on that note, the plan is we're gonna box this in, right? And we're gonna cut 6-inch holes, and we're gonna run 2 of these 6-inch ducts off of it. So we're gonna box that in. We're gonna bolt this to it, put the pipe on it, right? Run it down to the floor down here in the bottom, and we'll run it one to this side, and we'll run one to that side, and not to where we block the door so we can still get out of here. Obviously when we paint, none of this shit's in here. So that way it'll pull it, and then back here on the garage door, we'll have the garage door to come all the way down. We're gonna do 25 tall and run it all the way across. We're gonna put 2 25 by 20 filters, so it'll be 40 inches roughly on each side of the door, and then the middle will just be boarded shut. And that way we'll have air coming in from both sides, and we might go all the way across the filters. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, that way we can close this door down. We'll have airflow coming in that's filtered, and then we'll of course have filters on the boxes that go up. So yesterday was Friday. We kind of took a day for ourselves. I go to the chiropractor once a month. So we went to the chiropractor yesterday. We went to Harbor Freight to exchange a ratchet that, well, it was a swivel head ratchet and the bolt come out of it, so I just went and got a new one. And then I had my lights break. I used the crap out of them. Anyway, while we were there, I needed a couple things like some magnets. I got them. I got something else too, but I don't remember what it was. But anyway, we always check out the clearance. dumb idea. I've been wanting a low profile jack. I got that one aluminum one that does pretty good, but if you got a low car, you only got one jack, sometimes it's aggravating. So while we were there, I really want one of the Daytona ones, if you know what I'm talking about. The Daytona raises a little higher. The flat part, the skinny part of it is longer, and it raises higher, like another 3 or 4 inches or something like that. So I want a Daytona one. They're like $270. I'm weird. I don't like spending money, but not on stuff like that. So anyway, we were looking at clearance. Look what we found. This is one of the Pittsburgh low profiles. This is one of the Pittsburgh low profiles, and it was in the clearance. The box was ripped open. It was in clearance for $103. This jack's normally $170, so we got like $65 off this jack. So it's like 40%. So I couldn't pass it up, right? Is what it is. Look, don't use that right now. Well, it's sunny out now, but it rained yesterday. So we found out at Harbor Freight, went to Lowe's to get our stuff. See, I got a big box there. I've been wanting a hutch to go on my toolbox for a while. I got a Harbor Freight toolbox, one of the Yukon ones with Angs or whatever. I've been wanting a hutch to go on it because, as you know, if you see my videos, all my stuff's on pegboard, which I like. But if anybody's sitting in a chair over here, I got to reach around them. They're always like, oh, you know, they think they're in my way when they're not. You know how it is. So I've been wanting a hutch to kind of do some things, change some stuff up, how I have my tools and stuff, kind of organize a little bit better. Well, while we were at Lowe's, and it doesn't match, it's a little longer than my bottom piece, and it's a different color, but it's what I was looking for. So ended up getting a hutch with a power strip. Now, if you know anything about Harbor Freight, they make a box just like this, but it's got 2 doors that open and 1 drawer in the top. And what I was going to do was take the casters off of it and set it up top. Maybe even take the casters off this one. But as you see, I got wood underneath of it because it leans forward a little too much. And it really don't lean forward that much, but these drawers, I got a buddy that's got one. The top drawer comes out by itself sometimes. Maybe it does lean a little forward. I don't know. Anyway, so I done that just to keep it to where it would lean back. Anyway, bought this box yesterday. Got the power strip. It's got the lid. So now whenever I'm painting in here, I can shut the lid, lock it, and, you know, all that stuff will be non-painted. Anyway, I had all my sockets over here and all that, and all my ratchets and stuff were in these things. And a lot of times the little extension pieces would fall out or there or whatever. So this box at Lowe's, see, we got everything. Got all my brake stuff there. Put all my Torx bit and Allen wrench stuff up here. But anyway, it just makes it a lot neater. I still got my screwdrivers on the wall, my wrenches on the wall. Most times people they sit over there. Most time that's not there. So I'm still cleaning up if you wonder why my garage is a mess. But I got all these up here. All these sockets right here were in this drawer. This is my messy drawer. I need to get some bolt bends. That's my next thing, to get some bolt bends. But now everything's pretty organized. Got all my sockets there. So, and then it's just a lot neater, you know. I got room now. When I open these drawers, they're not all cluttered up. I got stuff in there, and I know what's kind of in what. Everything's kind of organized. That's just a electronic drawer. That'll be all my sealants and stuff. I don't have everything organized yet. Just got it yesterday. It's going to take me some time to organize it. I done a lot of it yesterday, so I know where like a majority of my normal stuff is. Obviously now I've got pegboard that has pegboard on it too, so I can hang my keys up there for customers. But I wanted to get as much done as I could yesterday on it, and then we're doing some cleaning today, taking trash out, taking cardboard off, and then we're also going to get this Dodge done. But see what else we get into today. I just had a guy, one of my buddies messaged me. He's wanting to move this carport, so that'll be interesting. Maybe we'll do some filming while we're over there. If I can get my wife to film for me while we're over there, we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's take a look and see what we do. All right, so here's another little project that we kind of put on the back burner, hadn't been done for a while. I told them that I wasn't going to do it by myself. If they wanted to get it done, they come work on it. So Chris has taken the initiative to come out here and work on this thing, and let me show you what he's got done so far. Let me know in the comments if you remember the project as well. So when we was going to the track a lot, we were going to take this thing, it looks horrible now, and we were going to gut everything out, turn it into a camper, right? So Chris has started taking everything out. As you can see, the dog box is out of it. It's sitting over there. But working on getting everything out of it. He's doing a pretty good job. He's been cutting the wires because obviously we don't care about the wires. It's all coming out anyway. But the plan is, well, I'm not going to tell you the whole plan, but it's going to hopefully turn into a camper. Obviously, we're going to have to cut all the front out, and all the suspension and everything's going to get cut out, and we'll make a tongue that comes out through here. Probably have to take the bumper off. Take the bumper off so the tongue will come out here. But I'm going to leave the front on because of, you know, the plan is to cut all this out, weld it all back in together or whatever, make it flat. We'll put the generator in here. That way I'll be sealed off from the front part. So hopefully Chris stays on this. I'm going to talk to him about doing his YouTube some more so he can show y'all what's going on with that. But that's one project going on at this current time. Now, how long is he going to stay on it? I don't know, because he's working on the Mark II Supra as well. I know y'all seen that on my page and his page. He's done some sanding to it. I had him the other day telling him to go do some sanding and get it ready. So while it's out of the garage, he can work on the sanding. I don't know if you see it, but it's up there. Anyway, in other news, the Supra. Let's talk about it. The Mark III Supra, the black car, purple car, or whatever color car you want to call it. It's down here, and it is out of commission right now. I don't know if everybody knows that or not. It's sitting right there. So obviously we beat on the car pretty rough. Golly, I need to get Caleb out here to clean my house. But transmissions started whining pretty bad to the point that it is not wanting to go in gear. So the bearings are going bad in it, and I guess the bearings being bad is making everything bind up in there. We drove it for trunk or treat in Drexel, and that's the last time we drove it. So we got to pull the transmission out of that, take it apart, put bearings, and go ahead and put synchronizers in it, and get it done. That's a nice truck. So we got to pull the transmission out, do bearings, synchronizers, and we're going to fix fifth gear while we're in there. So I know y'all have heard me in the past talk about that. The white car, it's under a cover as well. It was throwing a code 14, which is signal for the either cam or crank or something, ignition, something. I don't remember. I'd have to look up the code number. But evidently it's got a loose wire in it somewhere. So I'm debating on it. I changed some things out that it said it could be, and then I drove it and it was fine. So hopefully it was just that. But we're debating on maybe putting a standalone in it at some point. Of course, it seems like when something breaks, it all breaks at one time. But the thing that I'm leaning on, y'all want to see more of this, a Ford truck. Oh, and we still got the Mustang. Y'all want to see more of the Ford truck. It's a running, driving truck. I just don't drive it. I had to tag for it. I just actually put the sticker on it. Just found it again, put the sticker on it. We just don't drive it. Do y'all want to see more of it? I actually had the fuel filter in it leaked. And let me see if I can get this hood open. Fuel filter, let me show you it. It's one of them cheap, crappy ones. So the fuel filter in it leaked. So I got one of them on the way. It's supposed to be here today. I can't even say anything about it being cheap or this or that, because that thing has been on here for probably about 15 years. So for it to last that long, whatever. And we are still running. If you know, you know. Leave it in the comments if you do know. As you know, this was my grandpa's old truck. There's his dates. I need to clean everything up under here. It did look all good, and now the paint's peeling, and I need to do the whole truck. But it is what it is. We have plans for this one. Obviously you can see that it's set, but I need to get the fuel filter on it, go put gas in it, drive it. There's some things we need to do to it. Interior is not the greatest. I need to get the seats redone in it, and then I have all the bed stuff for it to put all the bed stuff back in. And then I need to replace those two hoses, because when I fill it up, it leaks. So those hoses is bad. But anyway, there's a little bit about what's going on around the shop, around the house, around our projects, all that stuff. Oh, Chris has got another project too, which we got to get it running because he'll be 16 in February, y'all. So he gets to go drive on his own. He's been doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how he's doing. But give me just a minute. All right, so we just moved this from down here.
Oh, I'm photogenic.
We moved it. He said he's photogenic. So we moved this from down here. They had pulled it down here to concrete all this, and he's got a leaf blower going. So anyway, they concreted all this. We had a person on each pole, and we just pushed it, literally just pushed it up through here, straight on the concrete. I wish we would have had somebody videoing, but we had everybody pushing. So if you're watching this video and you was here, thank y'all. We still gotta lift this side up. This side's a little lower. We'll do that one day. This used to go uphill, so those legs are a little lower, but we'll get it. But yeah, so you can move these with enough people for sure. When you got fresh concrete, you decide to try to have a little fun. Let's see if this 6.0 will do it. And it accidentally rained over here. They didn't spray that water, I promise. Hey, move, Dustin. Well, we're gonna find out. Don't worry, it's on video for you. Do it in 4 high. Oh, it's a 1 wheel. There he goes. All right, so we're back at the shop. So he was going to do another burnout, decide against it. But is what it is. It was cool. Had a good time. If the car had been run right, I would have been over there doing one for him if I could, you know. Nah, car won't spin. Nah, anyway, we had a good time. Got the shed moved for him. Now I got the Toyota finished up. It's ready to go. I'm gonna contact that guy and let him know. Now we're gonna start on this thing, see if we can get these injectors out of it. All right, so we're getting them out. I've got all of them, but 2 really. It's 1.5. I got all of them but 1 out, and then 1 of them broke. This is the injectors that are coming out of this thing. It's pretty, ain't it? Look how busted. Like they're destroyed. But yeah. So anyway, let's work on getting this last one out. It's taking me roughly about, I don't know, it's taking me about 20 minutes or so to get each one of them out. Spray it, take the pliers, twist it, wiggle it, try to get it broke loose, and finally get it out. So it's taking about 20 minutes for each injector. But anyway, let's get these injectors out. All right, so we're going to end this video off here. We did get the truck running. It's missing on a couple cylinders. It needs plugs, but I went to take the coil packs out. Coil packs are stuck. I finally just went ahead and got one of them out and destroyed it. It took me about 30 or 45 minutes to get one coil pack out because how it's frozen in there. Ended up breaking the coil pack, having to drill the center out, pull it out, everything else. So I was going to take the plugs out. Plugs are rusted in the motor. I don't personally have the tools to rethread plug holes or put the certs in. I'm not doing that. That's not what I do. So unfortunately, I got to talk to the owner, see what he wants to do at this point. The truck runs. It just has a miss in it because the plugs are bad, obviously. I'm going to put a picture in of the the coil pack and the plug. And the plug that you're going to see is after we cleaned the hole out. When I got the coil pack out, it had the whole hex head part of the plug was covered full of crap. Got it blew out, and it was just rusted really bad. So I sprayed some Deep Creek in it and let it set overnight. Come up here today, and it wouldn't budge, and I was afraid I was gonna break the plug. So I just put one of his other coil packs on it, put it back together. I'm gonna call him, let him find out, let him know what's going on. See what he wants to do, and working on motorcycles today. I don't know which video you're gonna see first, but yeah, so just call him, see what he wants to do. I don't know if he wants to contact the other place that he got the motor from, or if he wants to take it somewhere and have them put plugs in it. I don't know what he wants to do. I just got to talk to him and see what he wants to do. It's just beyond what I'm wanting or willing to do. The way that motor is on Dodges, they sit pretty far up underneath the firewall / cowl panel, whatever you want to call it. And the back 4 plugs are pretty much covered, really hard to get to. So I don't want to fight it. It's not, I've already spent over a week to a week and a half longer than I should have on this truck, and it's put me behind on other stuff. So he's just gonna have to, he'll either have to wait on me to get to a point that I'm ready to do it, or he's gonna have to take it somewhere else, or he's gonna have to call the place and see what they want to do as far as the motor being the way it is. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and yeah, see y'all.